What do you guys want for Thanksgiving?
What do you
Everything.
mean? What do we want for Thanksgiving?
Presents.
Christmas early?
Well, actually, I usually get presents on Thanksgiving because a lot of times it lands on my birthday lands on Thanksgiving.
But no one cares about that.
When's your birthday?
Well, see you tomorrow.
Saturday.
Saturday?
Yep,
It's
24th.
the 24th.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
It's the
Thanks.
day after Black Friday.
Yeah, this year. So it's Small Business Saturday.
Small business.
It goes
Saturday.
Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and then Pasty Saturday.
That's very true.
Do they have a small
Then
business
Cyber
Saturday?
Monday.
Is
Yeah.
that a real thing?
Yeah, it's where you go shopping all like your small local businesses around the community. I love Small Business Saturday. I have a small business.
No, that's not it. It's just
And then Cyber Monday.
it's just the capitalism thing I'm thinking of. It's just like Walmart had to give it up. They're like, okay, just give them Saturday.
Just give them one fucking day. We'll make sure to put really good sales on so they don't go to those stores, but whatever.
Everybody, what do you, turkey or ham? Go.
I don't
Turkey
really
if
care
it's
for
dark
ham.
meat. Ham if there's no dark meat. Dude, dark meat turkey is the best.
I won't even eat white meat
We're
turkey.
not even having ham.
It's too dry.
I wasn't asking them what they were eating here.
Oh.
Well, if I eat here, this is the only place I'm eating. I don't really.
Well, we invited you, so
Turkey is better than ham. I don't like ham.
I'm not a ham fan either. I'm not a big turkey fan.
I
either.
like ham. I don't dislike it, but I like
I'll eat it on
turkey.
a sandwich. I just don't like the ham on the like the old school cartoon ham on the bone.
The spiral ham.
Yeah, I don't like
the bone
that.
and spiral.
It doesn't
Right.
taste good to me.
Vance is smoking a turkey, and he is
Baking a chicken.
baking a chicken with stuffing in it. He's doing all the cooking.
Stuffing.
Actually, I have to
I
work, so he's
hate
doing all
stuffing.
the cooking.
You don't
Him
like
and his kids.
stuffing?
I don't either. I don't
cannot-
either. So I'm right there
stuffing
with
is
you.
Disgusting.
I don't
Oh.
like stuffing normally because I don't like sage, but I don't put sage in my stuffing.
I fucking love
Stuffing
stuffing.
tastes like onion bread.
Yeah.
It's gross.
That's,
I love onions
I would
and
never
bread.
like
I do
stuffing.
too. And I like sage.
You know what I actually do like that a lot of people don't is the cranberries.
I do too.
so
What
do
do
we.
we do?
A lot
Nick
of
and I have, like,
people
the same
don't
plate
like
for Thanksgiving.
I
cranberries.
never ate it until I met her, and then her brother's like her other brother, her cool one. He's like,
Oh, okay.
he's like,
Perfect.
I see
Right
where
on
that's
the-
going.
he's like, you don't like cranberry sauce? I'm like, I don't know.
Yes, the cat has a dingleberry on it.
Yeah, we know. Damn, you're gonna give him a complex, and he will fight you. Hey, if you're
Well, I was
missing money, your credit cards out of your wallet, not my fault. Give him
And I'm like, I don't know. I guess I just never had it. He's like, just try it. I'm like, okay,
Cranberry sauce?
yeah.
I don't
like the mix, the cranberries, like in the
Like
can.
the sliced cranberries.
where you splorp it out.
Yeah.
No, I buy the whole.
That's exactly the noise it makes too.
Yeah.
Blurp.
I buy the whole cranberries.
I'm making green bean casserole,
Oh,
Nope.
candy
yeah.
yams.
I'm not a huge fan of.
Green bean
Yeah,
casserole
yeah.
is good.
I can't.
I
I just
love
can't do
candy yams. Give me all of them.
We're doing rolls,
I
and
hate sweet potatoes.
I love candied yams.
it. I just like turkey sandwiches with mayonnaise on it.
I like turkey
You
salad.
could be like your oldest nephew and just be like, I just want a plain sandwich with meat and bread. That's how he eats his sandwiches.
You know, he's a good kid, but I want to punch him in his
Gosh
face. when it
darn
comes to
weird.
Sandwiches. Sandwiches are supposed to be something it's an architect of food. Like you can build a whole sandwich, like you can build a salad.
That's why they
It's
call
like
them
a
sandwich artists.
your
That's
bread
it.
is like your canvas
That's not why they call it.
That's exactly why. Because
because your bread is your canvas.
Let's paint some mayonnaise.
Happy little Black Forest ham.
Sandwich artists are at Subway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost incited a riot at Subway once.
Yeah,
I
you
think you've
told us
told
about.
this story before.
Yeah, you told a story about what was it?
You're
for the
getting old,
sandwich?
aren't you?
Egg salad.
Eggs. It was just like the worst. Can you think of a stinkier food? Like
I love
I
egg
love
salad.
egg salad.
Dude.
Oh,
Egg
yum.
salad, potato salad.
I like
No,
potato
is it the
salad.
texture?
It's the everything.
Everything.
It's the mayonnaise.
Do you not like
It's the
happiness?
madness.
It's the mayonnaise.
What?
Do you not like happiness?
Between two
No,
slices of bread?
Yeah, that's like one of those little questions.
Yeah.
Like, when did you stop beating your dog? You know what I mean?
Tuna
Do you not like
salad's
happiness?
disgusting.
Who says I
too.
stopped?
Well, yes. No. I mean, fuck.
Don't you worry about my mutt.
I just like turkey. I like potatoes and turkey.
like what?
Potatoes.
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 I like vegetables and stuff. I don't like cranberries. I don't like.
Potatoes, eh?
I don't like sweet potatoes unless I'm just eating a marshmallow at the top.
Mm.
And then
Best
Have
part of
you ever
sweet
had
potatoes.
Vinny's sweet potatoes though?
no.
They're magnifique. All right. He does the whole brown sugars. He does
Brown
love.
sugar.
He
I
does.
don't be fucking around.
No, he does
I
not.
don't
His
be fucking
yams
around.
are the bombs dot cams. hmm
Yeah, I don't,
Like fun they are.
I don't really eat a whole lot of Thanksgiving food, like Christmas either. I don't really celebrate those holidays very much, though.
Well, your acceptance of our Lord Jesus Christ into your heart could help you celebrate them.
I don't think that's what Thanksgiving was about, Natalie.
I was talking about Christmas.
Oh, well, that's a pagan holiday, so
No, put your Christ back in Christmas.
Thanksgiving is more about treachery.
Yeah.
it's more about family fights.
Is this the holiday where we gave him smallpox blankets? Nope, wrong holiday. Okay, damn it.
No, I'm just not a big Thanksgiving person.
I will tell you this though. I'm not gonna name the company, but I was fucking mad because we went to the store last night and got all the trimmings for Thanksgiving plus a bunch of other stuff.
Trimmings.
And I saved how much on our grocery bill?
Out of $240, we had to pay just under 150.
It was awesome.
Nice.
Nailed it as usual. But we brought these rolls and we get them home and we're putting the groceries away, and then Vance goes to make dinner later and he like moves the package of the rolls and you notice there's these little like black gnats inside the bag.
Oh,
Gross.
Yeah. So I was really mad. So he threw them out on the back deck to kill the gnats that were just going to feed the rolls to the birds and the squirrels. So they wouldn't get wasted. But
His
very,
flamethrower out.
very upsetting. Because then I had to go stand in line today and buy another pack of different kind of rolls from a different store, and it's the day before Thanksgiving.
I'm not
so
a fan of those Hawaiian rolls anyway.
You haven't been a fan of anything today, Dan.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
You
just
just
Thanksgiving's just not my jam.
You are the Debbie Downer of this podcast.
I like potatoes. If you give me potatoes, I'm good.
we
I'm
do.
making-
He bought like
I'm making homemade mashed
Unless they're
potatoes
sweet.
with, get this, bacon in them.
Okay, I'll eat that. I'm a fan of that.
we got pies.
I like gravy.
Oh, we got
I
pies.
like white gravy. I like brown gravy.
He got turkey. He's got to make
I
turkey
think
gravy.
country gravy is
I'll
the
make
best
you some
gravy.
gravy.
country gravy.
I can't do crunchy gravy.
because you don't like the
Dude.
texture.
No,
I
I
do.
just don't like the taste.
Do you like biscuits and gravy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Me
Nope.
too. It's one of my
Biscuits
favorite
and
meals.
sausage gravy.
Yep.
Sausage.
Just
Do you guys like? Do you
It's like
guys like?
taking a cement
chip-
mixer shot.
Do you like chip beef and gravy over toast?
Nope.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah. Brandon eats that too.
Yes, so's your brother.
Yeah. Perfect. bake.
No, Vinny and Brandon eat like the same food. You can literally put their plates together side by side, and it's the same shit.
I haven't eaten dinner yet. Can we?
Actually, I haven't either. But
I think I have pizza waiting for me when I get home.
Casey's Pizza.
Probably Godfather's.
He literally did the Casey's Pizza. Like he
I wish-
moved past his mic almost with his face.
They got all sad because you realized it wasn't his house.
What pizza you having?
pizza.
What pizza you having?
I think it's Godfather's.
Oh, that's just
usually
as
where I
good.
get it from.
Best.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa,
The
whoa, whoa,
best.
whoa!
I love Godfather's.
Not
Godfather's
just
is
as good.
good.
It's good. It's not Casey's good.
Godfather's is amazing, and it's
I
way
like
better
them
than
both.
Casey's gets too greasy sometimes. Like
You know
there
when
have been
Casey's
times
is
where
the
I've gotten
best?
Casey's pizza and it's so greasy that the crust is like mushy.
When you put it in the oven the next day and warm it up.
Not in the
that's when it's-
microwave.
No, not in the
Yeah,
microwave. In the oven.
I've learned that with Casey's pizza.
Oh, it's so
it
freaking
does
good.
not reheat well in the
Mama's
microwave
pizza's
at
the
so
all.
best.
freaking good.
I
Yeah,
eat-
Mama's is good.
I eat
Mama's is
Godfather's pizza
awesome.
cold. I don't reheat pizza. Fuck that.
Cold pizza's disgusting.
I'm just
Do you remember when
Casey's
you wouldn't
best.
eat chunked meat on pizza?
There's a reason for that, and I figured out why. It's the texture.
The little round balls of meat.
Yeah, and I just couldn't. I
AKA
couldn't
hamburger.
articulately speak that when I was a kid, though, and so I used to say I don't
He
like.
wasn't that young.
I don't like chunked meat, and
He was
they're
like a
like,
teenager.
"Oh, good," and I'm like, I don't like the way that I can't explain it. It's
I
like
don't like the way these meaty balls feel in my mouth.
exactly.
Sweaty
No, I don't.
balls.
I like.
But
I'll-
I do.
But my mom's like, well, you eat
He loves
meatballs
them.
and you also eat burgers, and I'm like, I know, but I don't like it on my pizza. It just doesn't taste good.
Just so we're clear, he wasn't a kid.
My
He was
mom-
like a teenager.
My mom used to say the same shit like when I was like, I don't like tomatoes. And she's like, but you eat pizza.
That's not the
That's
same.
what my
'cause
dad
I
used
don't
to
like
do with
that.
me. Like,
I actually
I don't
grew
like
up house with
tomatoes, but
tomatoes.
my dad was like, "Well, I
Yeah.
guess you can't have ketchup anymore." I'm like, "It's not the same thing.
No, it's not, and
Not
neither
even
is
close."
neither is beef on pizza and
Yeah,
beef
hamburger
and
on,
hamburger.
hamburger on pizza is weird.
It's gross.
I love hamburger.
I
and
love
pizza.
sausage on pizza. I love black olives,
Nope.
pepperoni.
My dad used to
bacon.
give me shit about putting cream and sugar in my coffee. He'd be like, "You must not like coffee, huh?" I'm like, yeah, I love coffee.
Does it enhance the flavor? I don't drink coffee.
I love
but
coffee, but I love coffee with a little cream and sugar in it.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
And,
my dad drinks his
my
coffee
coffee
So
black,
then
and it's
that night,
just dirty water.
that night we're sitting down to dinner, and he's like, we're eating steak, and he grabs a salt shaker. I was like, oh, you must not like steak, huh? He's like, shut up. He never bugged me about my coffee again.
You put salt on steak?
Yeah.
I mean,
If you
after
cook a
it's
steak,
cooked?
if you cook a steak right, you shouldn't have to put anything on it.
Well, we put salt and pepper on everything in my house.
Oh my God, Vance can turn an orange bowl of macaroni and cheese pitch black.
Oh,
It's
you
like
put a
the
lot of
shadows
pepper in it?
came and took over
I like
his
pepper
bowl.
in my mac and cheese.
It might have been pepper that he was putting on it anyway.
I
That
used to
makes more
like
sense.
ketchup on my mac and cheese when I
I
was a kid.
do as well.
Or
I do as well.
I would dip Doritos into the mac and cheese.
I'm with you on that, buddy.
Okay,
I did
that I could
Doritos
do.
in tuna salad.
He also puts Fritos in a bowl and then pours milk in it and eats
That
it.
is fucking gross.
Yeah.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Fritos
I
are
can't.
not cereal.
I can't try it.
I know
can't.
that. I know that
I
cereal.
saw that makes me think of a post I saw last night on Facebook. It was a picture of a giant dill pickle, and they had sliced it to look like a hot dog bun, and then stuck a hot dog in it.
Oh, I'm with that. I'm with
And
that.
I actually really want to try that now.
I'm with that.
Sounds like
Yeah,
it
because
would
I don't
be
really like
awesome.
the bread.
And I don't like relish on hot dogs.
I don't either.
I don't like relish
but
at
I
all.
love pickles.
But I love pickles and I love hot dogs.
See what I mean? It makes sense, Natalie.
It makes gosh darn sense.
but
I like milk and I like Fritos.
they used to put popcorn.
Do you do it with Cheetos?
You get crunchy Cheetos.
They used to put popcorn in milk, and they would eat it like
Vinny,
cereal.
I'm sorry.
I've had it before. It's not that great.
Old folks take saltine crackers and put them in milk with sugar, and it gets soggy like right now. Like,
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Oh.
very appetizing.
Oh.
But they also eat mushy food because of their teeth, though. Unless that's just an old joke.
or
but-
lack thereof.
or lack there.
Do you think that's what meth heads eat when they do eat?
Oh, why don't we ask a meth head? Don't look at the bed meth head style. You guys got any more of those plums?
Let me go ahead and field this one, guys.
I don't know what
I'm
I
just
do
kidding.
with a cracker. I've been on the same jelly bean for 6 days.
Do you have any money? I just need some money.
stabbed by him.
I'm good. Good. Last week I had a Taco Bell hot sauce packet.
Oh, gross.
It had
Hot
one of
sauce
those-
on a taco can go fuck itself.
You can fuck yourself.
They ask me at Taco Bell all the time, and I'm like, look at this face. Does this look like the face of a person who wants spicy shit on their taco?
Do you
How can
do
you
like
tell
the
that by
mild
looking at
sauce?
someone's face?
Yeah, and
Dum-dum.
in the
Dude,
drive-through.
Taco Bell's fire sauce is like the greatest.
Is it
Their
fire?
Diablo
Gross.
sauce is better.
It's too much vinegar on a product. I don't like it.
Do you like the mild sauce?
I don't like any sauce. I don't like hot
Dan,
sauce at all.
Dan,
I don't like
Dan, let me
vinegar
just
on
get this
anything. Now
through
give
to
me
you
a
here real
pickle.
quick. You're eating at Taco Bell. You can't be that picky.
Bullshit. Yes, you can.
I
Taco Bell's
fucking want
delicious.
Taco Bell right now.
Taco Bell's
Great.
fantastic.
Now you got them all
Fucking
riled
want
up.
Taco Bell right
I'm
now.
not knocking Taco Bell.
I'll be
at all.
back.
Don't do that dog will bark.
Yeah,
What?
Don't do that. The dog will bark.
The dog will bark.
she will. I'm surprised she's not.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Guess what we got going on right now?
What have we got going on?
The audience.
Oh, hi guys.
They're,
do, baby, boo?
they're looking with their ears. And they're
Thanks
hearing.
for joining us on the podcast where, well, Dan hates everything.
It's not that I hate everything. I just don't like a
I
lot
just
of
don't like
things.
everything.
I just don't like everything.
Don't look under the bed for all of Dan's least favorite things podcast.
You guys asked. Actually, I asked, but whatever.
The bed's not even on the floor
Nope.
anymore.
It's
This
a
is the-
pile of sad.
It's just a pile of sadness.
Let me do
under
the intro,
bed.
then you can make fun of me.
Okay.
This is the Don't Look Under the Bed podcast. It's a podcast for all things comedy horror. I'm one of your hateful hosts, Dan Wonder. Next to me is,
Natalie Rose.
next to her is,
I'm Vinny Rose.
next to me again is.
Lovable host Nicholas Myers.
Wow. Look who's trying to one up you on the.
He
on
is
the intros.
lovable, though. Nicholas is lovable.
I'm lovable and
Sure,
I got a little
am
bit of
glad it's
floofy.
raining,
fluffy.
so no one can see these tears in my eyes. And we have an email today. We've also got some stories for you. We've got more Thanksgiving talk probably because we'll
It's
just
tomorrow. I know this is airing. I believe the week after. So happy post Thanksgiving.
yeah, guys. It's a cornucopia of smorgasbord.
It
of
is.
food.
We're all thankful for
Cornucopia.
you, our listeners.
I like pumpkin. I'll eat pumpkin.
What are
Okay.
you thankful for? I'm with Nick. I'm
McDonald's.
It
I'm
got
thankful.
So quiet in
I'm
here.
thankful for
I
anybody
was
that
waiting
can put
for
up with
Natalie
this
to say
shit for an hour.
McDonald's.
Respiridol.
I'm thankful for my antidepressant.
I'm
Yeah.
thankful. I'm thankful for a lot.
Klonopin.
Like my loving wife, my kids.
Where's she at? Is you home, girl?
You're thankful for your wife and your kids.
I'm in your basement.
My friends.
Okay. Natalie? Are we going around the
I'm
table?
thankful for my kitties
Aw.
and my puppy
Aw.
and my fish and my
Aw.
husband and my stepkids.
Who's your
and
husband?
I don't know.
Some asshole.
I'm an asshole.
Some guy.
I'm thankful for my job because I love my job.
Oh, that's good.
Thankful for my podcast here we got going on. Thankful for a list. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I don't really got much to complain about.
What are you thankful for, Hateful Dan?
That I
Thankful that my
don't, that I
shoes are
don't have to
tied.
eat cranberries.
Oh, I'm so excited for cranberries.
I'm not hateful, even though I said I was not even 3 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
wait a minute. Hold on.
But it was because you guys made fun of me.
Oh, he still is sure is glad it's raining.
I don't know. I'm glad-
Dan
I
doesn't
guess
like
I'm-
having a target on his
I don't know,
back.
I'm thankful for the fact that I can go to work, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good at this.
Apparently.
Clearly.
Fuck, guess I'm thankful I woke up today.
Yep, there he is. Nick, what are you thankful for? Moving on. See, it's not easy, is it?
I am also thankful that I woke up today. I'm thankful for my wonderful cat Jarvis.
Shout out to Jarvis.
Jarvis. What it do?
Jarvis from the west side.
Oh, I thought he was from the east.
No.
Yeah, he would be from the
She
east.
is east of us,
Yeah.
but he's on the west side of the state.
He's
Okay.
from Kansas City, y'all.
Kansas City.
Oh,
He actually is.
Kansas City barbecue.
that's where the real kitties come from.
Yeah,
Real talk.
from the bad part of Kansas City.
I kill you.
Thankful for this podcast and our listeners and all three of you guys sitting next to me.
Aw.
I like Coke Zero.
We have
Dan, I
Pepsi's
wasn't
Cherry
finished.
Zero upstairs if you want one.
I
I had a
Quick
coupon.
story.
have one.
Last week, we all sat down here, and Dan farted, and Nick
What
and I
the
were
hell?
thankful for Glade.
That did not happen.
I was thankful that my
Was it the
windows
week
rolled down
before?
when I farted
I
in
don't
my
remember.
car earlier.
Look, sometimes they slip out. It's not my fault.
you lift your leg and push.
What? No, that's because I had an itch.
He gets the giggle farts.
I do get those sometimes.
Do you ever sneeze and fart?
Yes.
Like you sneeze so hard.
Is that a
it's just
snart?
It's called a snart.
It's called a
snart?
snart.
A burp snart?
Those are always fun. I love those.
You ever sneezed and then your fucking gooch hurts really bad?
No,
Yes.
Yeah, it hurts.
Or do you get like back pain from sneezing?
Yeah.
that I've had.
Yeah. So your gooch
Yeah.
is the area between.
It's your taint.
Yeah.
I tried not to say that in front of my sister, but you made it gross.
Gooch is the same
Oh,
thing.
Natalie, did you ever figure out what?
She didn't know what it was.
What was it that we were talking about last episode that Dan didn't want Natalie to know? Fleshlight. Did you ever figure out what those are? Okay. I was just curious.
Oh wait, I
We're
shook
done.
my head no to
We're
those.
done. We're done.
I just
I
wanted to
did
make
not.
Dan really
I'm thankful that
uncomfortable.
Natalie doesn't know what that is.
I got
It's like a lightsaber.
Oh, okay.
Or for
Star
you
Wars is
single
cool.
folks
I'm wearing
out
a Star
there,
Wars shirt.
a
How funny.
lifesaver.
You know, you're trying to change the subject and they're just keeping it going.
Hi.
We have an email today
Thank God.
from
It came in on the internets.
It came in on the interweb through the power of the internet.
That's heavy.
Our
Gosh,
dial-up got
that's
it,
heavy.
downloaded it.
America
Pumping
Offline.
irons.
Oh, I'm thankful for the gym.
Because I'm pumping
I'm
irons.
just gonna keep thinking of things so I can prove you
There
guys
you go.
wrong.
I'll
Thank
be
you.
thankful when I get over being sick.
Yeah.
It's been 3
Yeah,
weeks.
you've been
no
fucking
kidding.
really bad lately.
Yeah.
He's got the black lung.
Merman.
Water is the essence of moisture.
I love that movie so much, dude.
Moisture is the essence of life.
So you googly.
My kid's a goddamn freak. We have an email from Shanana47
Sha-na-na-na.
at CompuServe.com. And she writes,
Is it Shanana or Shanane?
Shanane.
Sha-na-na.
Chicago.
I remember Shanana.
My gamer tag on Xbox was almost Shenanigans. Like shenanigans.
Nice.
You play Fallout 76 yet?
No, because I heard it sucks.
Was Shanae on
We'll talk about
Martin?
it after the podcast. Huh?
Was
yeah.
Shanae? Okay, that's what I thought.
Shanana.
Oh my god.
But it was Martin.
Oh my god.
Like dressed up. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Martin cross-dressing like he always does.
Yeah.
I think he likes it.
So does Tyler Perry.
It's okay. That's his thing.
I can't stand Tyler Perry.
I
Moving
can't
on.
either.
Those movies are bad.
Oh.
Yeah, Medea's
He is
garbage.
not
Everything he has
funny.
done is awful.
Jesus,
How does he
think-
keep making
I don't
movies?
think I've ever watched a
Like
Tyler
everything
Perry
in his
people
movie.
life
watch
or
them.
just his career?
I don't get it.
You know what? You know what? I'm happy for him that he has been wildly successful.
You could say you're thankful
But-
for him.
There's another thing
I'm
to
not
be thankful for.
him. I'm not thankful for him.
You just sounded drunk. You're like, you know what? You know what?
Son of a bitch.
You guys don't even know.
Do you know what? These little teeny boppers these
Little
days,
drinky
they love
Foodlanders?
these.
They
love
like
these-
Medea.
They like this Boo movie, the Boo Medea too, Halloween
Yeah,
or
there's
whatever.
a deuce to that. How does that even happen?
He makes a lot of movies,
Yeah,
and a lot of them they do really well.
they
Apparently,
do.
And every once in a while, he pops up in a movie that has nothing to do with any of his characters. and I'm
Alex, what was that movie? Alex, what's it called?
Trebek.
That's not it.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is Alex Trebek?
Skarsgård.
No, it was Alex Todd or something like that. It was back in like 2013, I think that movie came out. But he was
Yeah.
in that.
he gets like minor roles in movies randomly. And
Michael
it's just
Scarn.
like,
And that's how you do this, Garn.
Or anyway, our email from Shannon 47. She writes, "Dear Don't Look at the Bed podcast, I'm so happy that you're going to be doing ghost hunts soon. But one question: are you guys going to be using something along the lines of a mystery van like in Scooby Doo? And I can tell you right now, Shannon, fuck Scooby Doo.
Yep.
Sorry.
We will be using our truck.
we should
And
all
my
go in on
Sonata.
one of those Volkswagen buses.
Can we call it the Murder Mobile?
Like Scoob.
Scooby-Doo's the worst.
It's.
I am not
I like the
thankful for
movie.
Scooby-Doo.
I like the movie.
They're coming out with another one.
I know. I don't want to watch
Do you
it.
like the Scooby Doo movie?
Yeah, like they're funny. I
Okay,
don't-
wait a minute.
I don't like
You
the
hate
cartoon.
Scooby Doo, but you like the Scooby Doo.
I don't like the cartoon. The cartoons are fucking bad.
I
Actually,
will-
any Hanna-Barbera cartoon is bad.
Yeah.
I've said that 1,000
I
times.
will admit that Matthew Lillard was the perfect guy to play Shaggy.
He was. I will give him
like
that.
there is
that
nobody
whole
else.
cast did a really fucking
Yeah, they
good
did.
job.
The
And it was-
casting was
Linda
great.
Cardellini, Sarah Michelle Gellar,
Yeah.
even Freddie Prinze
I don't
Jr.
like Sarah Michelle Gellar.
What?
He
Get out.
doesn't like her nose.
She has a.
I think
sure she
she's
doesn't.
gorgeous.
Vampire Slayer, dude. How can you not like her?
Did you? I never watched Buffy. I had a roommate that was all about the Buffy life, and
I like the
never
movie.
watched it.
I'm not a Buffy fan.
I never saw Angel either,
Yeah, I don't like
I like
Buffy.
the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie. With
Yeah,
Luke
that's
Perry.
funny.
and I've seen just like a very small handful of
Paul
episodes
Rubin.
of Charmed. I tried to get into it, and I
was
couldn't.
awful. I don't like
couldn't.
Charmed.
It was so popular though. I tried. I'm like, I'll give it a go.
No, those WB shows are. I don't like them.
I do like. What's that new one that just came out? Sabrina, the Chilling.
I see.
Life
I
or
heard
Tales
that.
of
I've
Sabrina.
heard mixed reviews on
It's
that.
by the people that did Riverdale, so that's what you can expect.
Oh, so
The
it's
first
a bunch
season
of
of
boppers that are dark.
The first season of Riverdale was amazing.
I like
so
Riverdale.
I don't know. The second season was not.
It's such a train wreck, and I love
second
it because
season
it is
is
such.
such-
It's like, what is this?
It's
Veronica's
so
hot.
over dramatic.
Yeah, she is. She's very pretty.
I don't
Veronica's
watch it.
very hot.
I don't like it.
Did you
Sorry.
notice that Jughead's dad in Riverdale was the killer in the first Scream?
Oh my god.
Did you catch that?
Did you catch that?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. His name is
Jared.
Skip
Skip.
something. I'm not.
Skip.
I can't think of his name.
Skip McCoy.
But yeah, him and like it's all the older people.
Oh, you're
that
talking
were,
about.
Well, I guess they're our age, but
You're
all the
talking
people that were in.
Betty's mom is also super hot.
I like how Vance is just being like,
Yeah, he was in a.
Veronica's hot. Betty's
He was
mom
in
is
The
also
Craft
super hot.
as well.
Yeah.
I like him. I can't think of his damn name.
I'm looking him up. I'm looking.
got
up-
like a
I'm
weird
looking
name.
up-
His name
Yeah.
is Skip something or other.
Luke Perry was in that too.
Skip
Oh,
McCoy.
Skeet Ulrich.
Skeet Ulrich. Yeah, I
Ulrich.
say he had like a
Ulrich.
weird name. I love Skeet Ulrich.
Skeet.
Skip, Skeet. I'll give you points.
That was close.
Yeah, you're close.
effort.
I had the sk right.
Scat, scat, scat.
And
But it'd be funny if the song went, oh, skip, 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 mother.
Mother
So-
lover.
yet another movie with Matthew Lillard where he did an excellent job. What happened to him? He just kind of.
He's in something.
I miss him.
Maybe that's not.
It's Matthew who?
Lillard.
I don't know.
I think you said Willard.
I was watching Hackers yesterday, so
I like the
Matthew
movie
Lillard
Willard.
Nice.
was in a lot of really good.
Did you like the
Like-
movie Willard with Crispin Glover?
yeah, it was good.
It was, dude. That was a
liked the
good
movie a
movie.
lot.
I like 13 Ghosts.
Chew 'em up.
With
That
13
movie
Ghosts
was
is good.
fucking terrible.
I
I
was-
love that movie.
Me and Travis were just talking about that at work the other day.
You tell Travis. No, I'm just kidding. He can hear us. Travis, that's a good movie.
He's gonna be like, "I know," and he's turning around. I'm gonna be right there going, "No, it's not."
Travis, you have to listen to what you didn't like about it. We're gonna have him on the show. I've
Yeah.
talked to him about it.
We
so.
have to get him booked.
He's like Uber #1 fan in Omaha here.
Natalie,
Uba. Yeah.
what is our topic for today?
Oh, we're supposed to do a topic. Okay. All right. We're doing Black Knight Satellite and and some random alien encounter stories. And then Nick also has a story he'd like to share with us.
Ooh, sounds spooky.
Story time.
Do you guys know what Black Knight Satellite is?
Nope.
Okay.
I have no
I
idea.
Have no clue. I've
No
never
clue?
heard of it. Until
I-
you
It sounds
brought
like
it up
something
the
from
other
the
day.
70s.
Well,
It sounds
it's
like
funny
a
you should
90s
say that
grunge
because it's
band.
actually supposed to be 13,000 years old.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
So I was close.
I love Black Knight Satellite. I hope this exists because it's just so comforting and warm, like a cup of hot cocoa. Let's get into this.
On the delicious.
Actually,
dish.
there's not a whole lot of information on Black Knight. It's just kind of fun to learn about,
No.
and there's actually pictures online you can go look at.
Black
Well,
Knight
like,
as in knight in shining armor, or Black Knight as in night sky.
Dude, it's
Black
right here.
Knight
Oh,
is in
right
shining
in
armor,
front
so
of
it's N-I or K-N-I-G-H-T.
Is it the Black Knight
Black
as in
Knigget.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail, or
The Martin Lawrence film.
or the Martin Lawrence Black Knight?
It's
It's just a flesh.
We already
It's only
have
flesh wound.
fire.
oh
Sorry.
yeah, when he pulled out his lighter.
Yeah.
That was
I
funny.
bring you.
Tis
fire.
but a scratch.
It's a Martin Lawrence night apparently.
Yeah, Thanksgiving with Martin Lawrence
Thanksgiving.
and
come on.
Medea.
Do you think he likes cranberries?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, so Black Knight Satellite is a spacecraft near polar orbit of Earth that is of extraterrestrial origin, and supposedly NASA is covering up the existence and the origin of the satellite itself. Conspiracy theories. Let's do this. There's a photo online from 1998 that is supposed to be the Black Knight Satellite, and it looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like
Looks like the Batmobile.
it's weird looking. but it's
Like
the
the Adam
vertical.
West Batmobile is just like floating through
Yeah.
space.
It's neat. That's what I'm saying. I hope this exists because it is pretty neat.
I'm looking up Black Knight flashlight.
Don't cut.
Okay, so like I said, it's supposed to be in orbit for about 13,000 years. And we'll get into why that is in just a little bit. So NASA says it's just space junk floating around. Wink. Yeah, we know the real story. Not really, we don't. But we're going to go over a couple things. So the,
Speculate like hell.
yeah, we could speculate. Well, I got all this off the internet. And you know what we say on the show? It was on the internet. It is true. So the origin story of Black Knight is dated back to the natural extraterrestrial repeating sources supposedly heard during the 1899 radio experiments of Nikola Tesla. That guy. He was real smart.
He created electricity.
He sure did. He created lightning. Okay.
That's not it.
Oh, it's not that.
That's
Oh,
Zeus.
different Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
Never mind.
The other guy.
Do you think he would be like, damn, my cars can drive themselves? Fuck. He's
I
like,
think
wait,
he'd be more.
what's
I
a
think,
car?
I think he'd be more impressed with TV.
Yeah, that's true. He paved the way.
You can transpond pictures and images through the satellites.
It's like he's here. Did you all hear that voice? He's in our basement. All right. So also there were long delayed echoes heard by amateur radio operator. Oh God. Let's see. Jorgen Hals.
How do you
Hal.
spell it?
Jorgen.
Jorgen.
Jorgen. I said it.
Jorgen.
Jorgen Hals. And also Norway in 1928. I probably is it Hals or Hals?
It's Howes,
Okay.
probably.
That's cool. Hey Jorgen. You're probably not with us anymore.
Yeah, I
but
was gonna say, I think he's.
I butchered your
dead.
name. In 1954, a UFO researcher, Donald Kehoe
Kehoe.
told
Kehoe.
newspapers that the U.S. Air Force had reported that 2 satellites orbiting Earth had been detected. In 1954, no country had the technology to launch such satellites at that time. However, Donald was promoting a UFO book at the time of the newspaper stories, so people are saying that what he says is pretty sketchy. Like, they thought that maybe he was drumming up talk of UFOs just to sell his
No.
book.
No.
Are you,
Come on.
do you not believe in Black Knight?
No.
Hi, I love it.
It's not. We'll get into that.
Okay. Let's see. 1961. I think it's Jack because it's how Dan and my paws spelled his name.
You mean Jock?
Yeah, but he pronounced it Jack.
I think it's because it was probably easier for him.
And he's awesome. So Jack Belly. He's not awesome.
No.
No. Was tracking satellites in Paris Observatory and noticed a startling and unidentified object orbiting opposite Earth rotation. So that's another thing with Black Knight. It goes opposite of the normal rotation of the Earth. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So when Valley showed his supervisor the recorded tape, it was immediately confiscated and erased. And Daniel has just
Whatever.
This is not a good episode for negative
Confiscated and
Nancy.
erased by whom?
Daniel doesn't believe in anything.
The government. Government covered it up.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
keep going.
Gordon Cooper, an astronaut, reported he saw the Black Knight emitting green lights over Perth, Australia. He later denied the claim. Possibly government coerced him into retracting his statement? ? 100 people also said that they saw the Black Knight at the same time that Cooper did, without talking to him. Dan, were you there?
No, I
Okay.
wasn't.
No.
I'm listening though.
Okay. In 1974, Scottish astronomy writer Duncan Lunan
Duncan Lunan.
claimed he deciphered a hidden radio message coming from the Black Knight. Says, "Start here. Our home is Upsilon Boots." Yes, that's how you pronounce it, because I heard it on that's the name of the
Boots?
star. Yeah, Bootes. Upsilon Boots, which is a double star. We live on the 6th planet of 7.
Double rainbow.
It's a double rainbow. And then he started crying while he was doing it.
Boots.
Both coming from the sun, which is the larger of the two. Our probe is in position of the Arcturus known in our maps. So that's what he said that the radio message was saying. That's what he said he deciphered. Duncan made a geographical plot of date versus the size of each echo, and it showed a star map of the Boots constellation, and that one star Epsilon displaced by its motion, which was lasting over 13,000 years. So that's where it's a 13,000-year-old satellite came from.
Okay.
So the star map is online. You can actually see a picture of it. It's kind of cool looking. Especially if you're into sci-fi, such as myself, I thought it was really neat to see. And then in 1998, there was an object photographed on a mission known as STS-88. NASA says it's a thermal blanket that was used in space and then lost, like it, I guess, got kicked out.
You
due to crash.
probably got thrown out of the
But
block.
the blanket is that, or Black Knight satellite is that most known picture of it. And see, I kind of thought this up because Nick had brought up that he had a story, but also there's that, is it Oumuamua? That new thing that's shaped like a cigar that entered our atmosphere and then
the
bounced back.
asteroid?
Yeah, but it's not. This could be something else. There's I looked that up, and then because my supervisor at work told me about it, and then I looked it up, and there's just not a whole lot of information on it yet. But it's Oumuamau, I think is maybe how you spell that. So look that one up too if you want
I think it's probably pronounced Oumuamua.
Yeah, it's Hawaiian. It's a
Yeah.
Hawaiian name.
Because they found it first.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was a guy that was on his telescope, and he found
It's
it.
just a giant, like,
Looks-
cigar shape.
Yeah, they say it's a cigar shaped, and that like just the way that it moves, they think that it might have been alien life force because it doesn't move like a normal asteroid, and neither does Black Knight does not move like a normal satellite, aka since it goes in the opposite of the Earth's rotation.
Yeah, but this, in as much as I believe in, extraterrestrial life forms and things like that, I mean, I don't necessarily buy into Black Knight because it probably is just space junk floating around somewhere.
Yep.
But this Oumuamua thing, you can tell it's a rock.
Yeah,
from,
even
from
looks
the
like-
pictures, I mean, it looks like a rock.
It says it's supposed to be a rock, but it's supposed to not be a rock. It's supposed to be just looking like one. There's, all the conspiracy theories. There is a recent video of Black Knight. It's from 2015 from Jacksonville, Florida. It's kind of a cool video to watch. So definitely look online. You can find all the things for Black Knight. Just kind of a fun story, especially if you, like I said, if you like the whole alien business and you just want to maybe have something to look forward to. Like, we'll probably never see it over Omaha. Maybe we will. I don't know. It might be outside right now.
Well, it's definitely interesting, but I don't think it's anything other than space junk, like Nick said.
Do you believe in aliens?
I believe that there could be extraterrestrial life that we haven't found yet, because there would be kind of, I don't know, not in the way that people purport it.
Like me, I think that there's probably like life, like
Like water has life in it.
right,
Yeah.
yeah, like like microbial style life, and maybe even some organisms starting to develop or something.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's little green guys running around.
Well,
But
I don't necessarily believe in that depiction of it.
I can
Although
say
I
that-
love what they did with the movie Paul.
I
to
can
make
say
fun of
this
that.
though,
That was a good movie.
except for, I can honestly say, there's no, there's no other explanation that I can think of for what Natalie and I saw when we were outside of our apartment. It was something was flying over the golf course, and it wasn't like a plane. It wasn't any of the logical conclusion stuff. It was really weird.
Well, I mean,
Was it a golf ball?
Yep.
No, it was at night.
I don't know. People might golf at night. No.
No, it's a
don't
private.
golf.
It's a public course, but it does close. So there's nobody's allowed on there.
Yeah.
Like, we were
'Cause
just on our back-
teenagers follow rules.
Well, no, it wasn't.
I know. I'm
yeah,
just.
It
I'm
wasn't.
just.
No, actually, that course is pretty nice. Like, nobody. They had security and stuff. So
Get
because
off
there
the
was.
green.
Natalie. I'm just. I was just picking
It's a
on you.
nice golf course. Right.
Now I used to play the links on there, so
No, but I was sitting on my before I had met Vinny. I was on a different apartment, and I was on my deck and I was reading. And actually, Mr. Tenebrae was out there with me. He was the only little cat I had at the time, and we're sitting there. And then all of a sudden, it sounded like a waterfall, and these guys pull up on their golf cart. They're like, "Sorry, was that your deck?" And I said, "No, it wasn't my deck," and I didn't think anything of it. And then I look over at my neighbors, and the whole patio window is just shattered from a golf ball. Or his
Oh,
patio, his
shit.
sliding glass door was shattered. I mean, we were on the second floor, so nobody could break in or anything. But I'm like, they just drove off. I'm like, wait.
somebody should
back.
say something.
I went out in the hallway. And luckily, the guy was coming home. I didn't know his name, but I was like, hey, your back door is broke. There's some golfers that broke it, and it sounds like a waterfall of glass in there. So I'm going to go back in my place now. Bye.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty much. He's like, oh, that's what I heard from next door. Oh, no.
First I got fired, then this.
Yeah, because it was during the summer, so it was real hot out.
Oh
I'm like,
man,
oh.
fuck that.
Like, yeah, you might want to call the office.
No, I don't believe in the fairy tale alien. Like, I'm sure there's life out there. I'm almost positive of it. But I don't.
I mean, there has to be.
I don't believe in conspiracy theories and any of that stuff that the government's trying to hide shit.
I
from
do.
you.
I am 100% in.
I don't. I mean, I
100%
wouldn't put it past them, obviously, because
Maybe I can convince you when we start talking about, like, the Pleiades, the tall whites. I can probably get you with
Or
those.
my story.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just a really logical person. But Nick, you said you have a story.
Yes, I do. So
Gather around, children.
I
Gather around
don't
the
know the exact date. I forgot to ask my dad. But prior to my grandma marrying my grandpa, she was married to another guy, and I cannot remember his name for the life of me. But the guy worked at Area 51, and according to my grandma, he had like a low-level security clearance job there. It's like just basically like security guard, essentially, just like one of the guys. It's like if you step on the property, you get shot at, and he's the guy who's shooting at you. So like he was like just basically like the lowest level there that you could possibly be. Well, my grandma came home one day to find a bunch of government vehicles and an ambulance outside her house, and apparently the guy had killed himself, hung himself from the closet in her bedroom, and the government knew about it prior to my grandma knowing about it, but he had gone to work that morning, and she'd been home when he went to work that morning. So my dad and I, being the conspiracy theorists that we are both convinced that like he saw something he wasn't supposed to, just with him being like a low-level security guy. But it's just kind of weird and eerie that the government was there to clean up the
Yeah, no shit. Why were they there?
death before it even got reported to anybody.
I don't know. Maybe it was protocol. Maybe somebody said something. Maybe he said something to somebody, and took his own life, and then somebody was like told their bosses, and
Did they care back then like they do now?
That's the thing, though, is like according to my
Who would've
grandma
known?
and according to my grandma,
They knew.
it was
They
a
thought they
happy marriage. They like hardly ever fought. It wasn't.
Do you think you forgot his name, or do you think he gave you one of the red men in black pins?
What?
one of the mind
I know.
erasers.
I know.
He doesn't
Well,
remember.
He died well before I was born, so
I don't know.
So he would have been able to travel through time as well.
Maybe.
potentially, yeah.
Maybe he
Marty.
did see something.
It's
We'll
just
never.
A,
And
it's
this
just,
sucks,
it's
we'll
just
never
a weird
know.
family story, like
Yeah.
family mystery that, like my dad.
Yeah, if you
shared
worked at
with
like
me,
McDonald's or
and, like,
something,
it's-
yummy, it'd have been different. But that's Area 51, so
Nelly
I'm sure there
likes
was some
McDonald's.
some
Yeah.
cover-ups. He probably did see something. Well, there's that one guy that said he has that. We'll get into that another day. That's another episode.
I think
I
I say
like-
applesauce.
Appleseed. I love aliens. I think that they are real. But we got some other people that think they're real too. Because I got some stories for you.
People think that aliens are real, and that's totally fine as long as what are you doing? As long as you
Stealing your camera.
as long as you're logical about it. I don't
Cinnamon
care.
sunshine.
Just be logical. I would love to think that a lot of this stuff, like the gangly green alien men, are real, but that all comes from a conclusion that if you're born in space, you will be looking like somewhat you have rickets, because
What
the way
if they all looked like doctors and acted like Dr. Zoidberg?
take I have 4 hearts.
Dude, I would love to meet it.
I always wanted one of those little like puppy cyclops things from Futurama. I can't remember what
Hell
it was.
yeah.
Leela's little,
Ah,
the little puppy dog.
God damn it, what's his damn name?
Not Crippler. What is it?
I just
Oh.
have no memory tonight. I'm Crumber.
What is it? That's
Crimper?
the Robo Dog.
Yeah, that's the Robo Puppy.
Crumb.
Crumb.
It was like
Crumb cake.
It was Leela's pet, wasn't it?
Crumb.
Yeah, well, it's
Naga,
Leela's little
Naga,
friend.
Not gonna work here anymore. Yeah, he was really cute, but then he was like really smart. He
Yeah.
was like the leader of his people or whatever. Nibbler.
Nibbler.
Yeah, that's
Not
it.
Crippler.
Lord Nibbler. Lord Nibbler.
Yeah.
Futurama or Rick and Morty?
I have not seen
Futurama.
Rick and Morty.
Futurama
Believe it or
all
not.
day.
I like Futurama a lot
Have you
better,
watched Rick
actually.
and Morty yet?
An episode.
See, I haven't seen
It's funny.
Rick and Morty's good, and I love Dan Harmon. And
I do too.
I will probably watch anything that guy does
Yeah, I
or listen
do
to
too.
anything that guy does, because Community was like one of the
Oh,
most
God, Community's
underrated
awesome.
shows ever.
it. So awesome.
Looks like you need
Um,
to chain your mind.
Like, oh, dude, Community was such a good show until Dan Harmon left it.
Yeah. Then it got weird.
But yeah, Rick and Morty's good, but I think it's overrated. Like it's like one of those cult cartoons that like
okay. I will watch it because
people are like
I do like Dan Harmon.
There's some people I know that are like absolutely obsessed with it.
like Bob's
That's
Burgers.
all they
I can't
watch.
get past the animation to watch it.
That's how I
Really?
am with South Park.
I didn't like home movies either, though.
Oh, I like
so
home
Home movies was good.
Whole movie is
Oh.
great.
Aqua
Then you
Teen,
probably-
Aqua Teen Hunger Force was
Oh,
another
Aqua
good
Teen
one.
Hunger Force.
That's probably why you
awesome.
didn't like Dr. Katz then, and
Nope, I don't like that. That squiggle vision makes me want to throw up.
I like the critic the most.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's John Lovett, so that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay. Rick and Morty is a smart cartoon.
It's
smart
it's
tune, as they say.
extremely it's
pretty
extremely
intelligent.
well written.
for someone named Mr. Poopy Butthole in it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's smart cartoon though.
Yeah,
So-
it's incredibly well written, and the Easter eggs he puts in there are just phenomenal. And like it's not a cartoon that you shouldn't watch, but it's not a cartoon that's for everybody.
I'll give it a try. I just haven't had time.
mean,
It
it's
can wear
good.
on you because there's a lot of high pitched
Yeah.
squealing in that show.
Oh,
Yeah.
that I
Like
don't
they're like Morty is always
Yeah,
you know.
Morty's really annoying. Rick is hilarious, and so
Rick's
is
an
Morty's
asshole.
dad. Morty's dad is hilarious too.
But the continuity of the show, it fits so well.
Yeah, like it's not written like a lot of cartoons are. Like it's written like an actual series. So
Oh,
like
okay.
each episode has its own plot, but it's
In its own universe too.
Oh, okay.
it's in continuity. Like they reference old episodes. It's not
Yeah.
like Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan
So
of South
it's
Park.
pretty cool. I
Yeah,
couldn't
you said that before.
I couldn't get past South Park's animation
I
style.
like South Park.
I like
Yeah.
the humor is not horrible or anything like that.
He likes to stick of truth. The game.
Oh, the game.
Yeah.
I heard it was pretty fun.
And Fractured Butthole is good too.
You know what cartoon actually it took me a few tries but actually grew on me
Rainbow
is
Bright.
Big Mouth.
Oh, I don't like Big Mouth.
Big
I love Big
on-
Mouth.
Big
You-
Mouth on
Nick
Netflix
Kroll?
is
I like Nick Kroll, but I don't like
hilarious.
his
Oh
show.
man.
Do you guys
Is
like
John
Sausage
Mulaney?
Party?
Funny.
I'm not a huge fan.
Sausage
of
Party was good. I loved Sausage.
I like how
Party.
Nick Kroll's an actual douche.
Sausage Party was good. Sausage Party was a lot more than I expected it to be. Like
He was pretty adult.
that end scene. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa! I don't know if I want to watch this.
That's good stuff.
Sausage Party was fucking lame. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
Let me bang off a couple of these, and then we can get back to Dale hating everything.
Okay.
I also don't like BoJack Horseman. Let me just throw that out there while we're talking about cartoons.
Yeah, not a huge fan of that show either.
I like him though.
I love
Will Arnett's
I love
Yeah.
Aaron
Yeah.
Paul. I love Will Arnett, but I do.
Dan
not-
hates all those things.
Do you watch
I
his
like
other
Will
show?
No, I don't like that show.
I like that show.
The California one?
Yeah.
I
I like.
fucking
He's
hate
such an
it.
asshole. I don't like
I
him.
tried to
and
give
I'm
it 3 episodes and I
that's
thought it was the worst.
That's the Netflix one.
Yeah.
Oh, it
too,
was so
right?
poorly written. I love you, Will Arnett, but
Lego-
not like he's gonna fucking
Lego
listen to this.
Batman is the best thing Will Arnett's
Lego
ever
Batman.
done.
Yeah.
Michael.
Michael. All right. So 2001 New Jersey Turnpike, July 14th.
What are we talking about now?
Aliens, just random alien stories, like alien
Okay.
sightings.
Okay.
I said it earlier, but it's okay.
I wish we had the
I
Law
gotta
and
remember
Order.
nobody listens
Then
on
we
this
went
show.
on like a 20-minute
Dun,
rant
dun.
about
I
cartoons.
wish we had the Law and Order dunk dunk right before she starts talking about it.
I said let's get back to it. All right. So after midnight, about 15 minutes, orange and yellow, or for about 15 minutes, orange and yellow lights in a V formation over the Arthur Kill waterways between Staten Island, New York, and Carteret, New Jersey.
Cigarette, New Jersey.
People, yep, that's it. People stopped to watch the lights, and a group known as the New York Strange Phenomenon Investigators, aka NY-SPI, claimed to receive FAA radar data that corroborated the UFO sightings that night. But they were told no, that
Sounds like
didn't
a bunch of
happen.
guys that still live in their mother's
That's what I
basement.
was thinking. I was like, do you think they have badges?
The
and
NYFBI.
Hey, we're
it's NY-SPI. Get it right or pay it price.
We're with Night Spy.
Like the guys in the X-Files, those 3 guys, the 3 horsemen or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm sure that was probably a V stealth bomber or something like that with the slice accidentally on or something. Like there's
Yeah, everything's a plane in this. So November 12, 2004, the USS Princeton noted an unknown craft on radar about 100 miles off the coast of San Diego. The object appeared about
San Diego.
San Diego.
San Diegans.
Those San Diegans done seen this.
Poop mouth.
The object appeared at 80,000 feet, then down to hover above the ocean. 2 FA-18F fighter jets from the USS Mimitz, M-I-M-I-T-Z?
Mimitz.
Mimitz.
Yeah.
It sounds like a badass name, like 2 FA-18F fighter jets.
2 FA. 2
2
FA
FA.
Mimitz.
Hey, hey. Nice. They arrived in churning boiling. Fuck. That was great. Churning boiling water in an oval shape was seen underneath the surface, followed by a white tic tac like looking object that rose above. Yeah, minty. It didn't have any visible markings like wings or windows. The infrared monitor did not pick up any exhaust either. 2 commanders tried to intercept the craft, but it moved away and reappeared about 60 miles from where it once was. It moved 3 times the speed of sound and twice the speed of the fighter jets. So super fast. Super fast.
That's so quick.
Yeah.
It's probably just a really fast fish.
Yeah. Super fast. So the O'Hare International Airport
keep
saucer somebody has, I seen today on the internet that somebody has that address for the Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
The Finding Nemo. You know the address in there, like
Yeah.
the one that they talk about?
Yeah. Wallaby Way City.
Yeah, they have it tattooed on them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, seen a picture of it today and I was very upset.
God, what's the number?
It's like something Wallaby.
It's something Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Yeah. So
Is it 42?
I don't remember, but yeah, I've seen it. So yeah, that
42
picture's
Wallaby
on,
Way, Sydney, Australia.
Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah.
if you know it, email us and let us know what it is.
We can just look it up.
Yeah.
I'm
So
too lazy
the
for
O'Hare
this.
International Airport saucer 2006, a United Airlines employee was on the tarmac and noticed a dark gray metallic hovering over the gate C-17. More people claim that they saw it around 4:15. They said it hovered for about 5 minutes and then shot upward. It was not seen on the radar, so the FAA called it a weather phenomenon and did not investigate. January 8th, 2008, Stephenville, Texas, people reported seeing white lights above the Highway 67, first in a single horizontal arc and then in vertical parallel lines. The strobe lights spanned out about a mile long and a mile and a half wide, traveling about 3,000 miles per hour. No sound was reported. The U.S. Air Force said it was F-16s flying around the Brownwood military operating areas, but the people that saw the light disagree. Oh, did you find the address?
Yeah, it's P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, Australia.
Yeah,
Yep.
they have
Yep,
that
that's
literally tattooed on them. And it looks like shit, too. So I don't know if it was like a homemade thing.
Hey, no ragrets.
Ragrats.
Not even one.
Not even one letter.
Just eating a
I
Milky
love
Way.
that
A
movie.
spider bit my balls.
I love them. That's a
That,
now
that
that's a
movie
good
was
movie.
so underrated.
The Millers.
Oh, I loved it.
We're the Millers. Go see it
And
if you
Jennifer
haven't.
Aniston.
Yes.
When she did her little dance.
Hello.
Oh,
Loved it.
Hello.
I loved
her
it.
in that movie and her in the first Horrible Bosses. And
Yeah.
her and
Oh,
Just
her
Go
whole
With
bosses
It.
is great.
Oh,
I love Jennifer Aniston. She's fantastic.
I do too, but I think
Gosh,
in a
she's
different way
fantastic.
than you probably do.
Probably.
He means romantically, Natalie.
Yes.
I don't. I think that for her age, she is phenomenal. Especially, my God,
She has.
It
Emphasis
is
on the
not fair.
fun.
fun.
Is she informative too?
She is informative. All right, last one here,
Don't know if she smokes
2017.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
The marijuana cigarettes.
The devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce.
I love it. All right, last one real quick. 2017, a video shows an FA-18 Super Hornet and a UFO fast moving at an oval about 45 feet long without wings or an exhaust plume, tracked at about 2,500 feet above the Atlantic Ocean. It rotated on its axis while flying. There's a video to this, and it is really cool.
Is it?
Yes, it's very cool
I'm
because
going to
it's
stay
shot.
up late tonight watching all these now and picking them apart.
Yeah, this one's really neat, and it doesn't look like it's doctored because I don't know what else it could be. And the pilots are even like, I don't think you can act that surprised and be faking it. Like
So
it's real good.
there's a kid on YouTube who I watch. His name's Captain Disillusion. He's my endorsement for this week. He's an amazing YouTube artist. He takes videos that people think are real and he debunks them, and it's actually really fun. He does ones where people are walking up, and I'm doing quotes for those who can't look with their eyes, are walking up the wall, but he cuts it apart and goes, here's why it's fake, and then he points out every little detail to ruin the show. I love it because people put on fake shit all the time, and he does. I want him to do more UFO stuff. He's done a couple, but Captain Disillusion on YouTube, if you haven't watched it, it's like Beekman's World mixed with Bill Nye mixed with.
We could probably drop a link to his channel in our description.
Oh, yeah.
on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send it to me.
But yeah, he does a lot of stuff like that, and it's really, really cool.
So while we're on the topic of alien sightings and we still have a few minutes here, let's just go around the table. Everybody's favorite extraterrestrial movie.
Ooh,
Oh fuck. Independence Day, probably.
hell yeah, that's a good movie.
No, I do like Independence Day, but I don't know. The Arrival is pretty good.
The Arrival was pretty good. It was
Or
kind of boring though.
Invasion.
It was very well done, but kind of boring.
Wait, there's two Arrivals.
I'm talking about the most recent one.
He's
The
talking
one
about the
with
most
Amy
recent one.
Adams.
I was too, but I do like the other Arrival
I
with
do
Charlie
too.
Sheen.
Yeah,
Where his
With
legs
his
bend
leg
back.
go backwards.
Oh my god.
I was like, I like Pitch Black. That's one of my favorites.
Pitch Black's pretty good.
I
Yep.
was going to say Chronicles of Riddick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is that really an alien movie though?
Matrix.
Yeah, they were on a planet.
Are you talking about, because there's different types of alien
Yeah, are you
movies.
talking about alien Earth invasion or
I'm
alien?
talking about just
I'm
whatever.
talking about
like,
aliens in general, y'all.
aliens in general.
I guess,
Like,
yeah, because
Then
I
it's
guess
Alien.
I guess Armageddon
Yeah.
could be one then.
Oh, that was a good one.
You know what? I'm gonna hit you guys with an off the wall one. I'm gonna go with Signs.
Signs is pretty good.
Yeah.
Signs
like
is
when he's
probably my favorite.
Running around it angry.
Yeah. Yeah.
When Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix do a circle around the house, and he's like, "I'm so angry."
There's some weird dialogue in his movies, man. It's like the most off-putting takes, but I do like
It's
them.
I like
crazy.
Mel
it's
Gibson.
crazy that that's like Joaquin
I think
Phoenix
my
too.
favorite
Yeah.
favorite alien movie is probably Critters 2.
It's a good one. It's a good
What
one.
about Killer Clowns from
I haven't
Outer
seen
Space?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I-
like it.
But he
one
wraps
of,
people
one of
up
the
in
few Tim
cotton
Burton
candy.
movies that I love is Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
Mars Attacks was a great movie.
I haven't seen that in years.
The movie was
That, was-
bad.
that movie was so much fun.
It's so weird.
It's so bad, but it's also so good at the same time. And it's like the only one he's ever done without Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna
no
throw
shit.
that at me. I was like, what are you
I
throwing
thought
at
he was
me?
gonna too. I'm like, so he didn't like it. Sorry.
Hey, Vance.
What about Species?
Yeah, Dan.
And of course, Alien.
Yeah,
I can't.
Vance?
the astronaut's wife.
How could people
No,
get a hold of
just
us?
the like for
Well, Dan,
Alien
here's
movies.
what they can do.
I know the astronaut's wife.
No, Alien.
They can
Yeah.
get on the internet.
I'm naming another movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the astronaut. What the hell is going on?
They're trying to sign off. I'm still talking about Alien
Yeah.
movies.
We
No,
still
I
have
was
a few
trying to get him
minutes.
to.
Rude.
He's trying. We're doing our thing.
All right, do your thing. God, Nick and Al, shut up. Thanks for having us. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
We're sorry.
Hey, Vinny.
Didn't feel.
Hey. Hey, Dan.
Hey, how can people get a hold of us?
Well, Dan, it's funny you should ask that because I was just getting ready to suggest that
Ah.
they go to the website, don'tlookunderthebed.net.
Try again.
Thanks for putting me through this, Dick.
Try again.
Do you know how people can get a hold of us, Dan? Let's have you.
Don't
tell me
Go to the
this.
Bed podcast, and you can also get a hold of us on YouTube. You can watch us on YouTube as well, or you could go to the Don't Look Under the Bed podcast.net.
No,
It's-
it's just
no,
don't
you
look
can't.
under the bed.net.
Oh, whatever.
Man, you fuck that
together.
up every time.
I know.
Don't look under the podcast. My other
Um,
show. I'm trying to promote it.
And you can also get us on Patreon as well if you would like to donate. We could really appreciate it.
Patreon/DLUTB.
I was going to
No, you
say that.
No, you weren't.
Fine.
Soon we will have a link on our website of all the things that Dan hates.
And Twitter. Where can they get hold of us on
No,
Twitter?
we're only allowed so much space on that
Oh,
site.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's
We'll
probably
just-
easier to put on what he likes.
We'll just create a new website.
What
Just
about-
a
what
list
about-
of Dan's things that he hates.
What about Twitter and Facebook?
We have PayPal too.
Yes, we have Twitter and Facebook, DLUTB.
Yeah.
Uh,
On
th-
Twitter?
on Twitter and Facebook is Don't Look Under the Bed podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super.
Super duper.
Gosh, that's good.
We could have an episode about all the
That
things
was a-
Dan likes. It's going to be like, hi, thanks for joining Don't Look Under the Bed podcast for all things comedy and horror. Okay, it's time to go. Have a good day.
Yep. It's gonna be a short.
There's going to be a
shortest
couple
podcast
things in
ever.
there.
I like rutabagas.
Boobs.
And
I never had a
soft
rutabaga.
You know, I don't think I have either. I just like saying the word.
Rutabaga.
It's a fun word like
rutabaga.
formaldehyde.
I heard our diphtheria song in the car on the way to work the other morning. Yeah, it was like dip, 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 diphtheria. It was fun. I do that in the car by myself.
I need to bring this up while I'm here. Where did you guys get "That's the Daddy" from? Because I've been saying it like nonstop.
That's the Addy now.
I got it from Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo.
That's the daddy.
Yeah, that's the Addy.
It's an old infomercial. You can still look it up.
no,
too.
I remember Miss Cleo.
And
It's
she's
just
like,
I'll see something and I'm like, "That's the daddy."
yeah.
And I'm
you go,
like,
that's the daddy.
"Damn it, get
Our
out of my
podcast
head."
is fun and informative, and it gets stuck in your brain.
Yeah.
Like,
I got people saying it at work too.
Nice.
Yeah, somebody actually asked where they could get a Pasta Licka shirt.
Yes.
from our first
Yeah,
episode.
and real quick, shout out to Vanessa and Andrew. Thank you for having us over there tonight. We played Cards Against Humanity with Jill and Dave,
Oh, that's a good game.
and that shit was fun. And I won with my rotten sense of humor. I just got good cards, and I couldn't. We were playing this other game where you play like you had to lie, and I couldn't lie. Like I kept giggling, and so Vance is like, "Yeah, you're not lying, or you're not telling the truth, whatever."
Yeah,
I'm like, "This game sucks."
it's hard to lie.
So thanks for having us over. That was a lot of fun, and
It
thanks for
was.
listening.
All right, well,
bye.
That's all I got.
Why don't you sign us off, Vinny?
Yeah.
thanks for tuning into the podcast for all things comedy and horror. Don't Look Under the Bed. I am your wonderful host, Vinny Rose. Next to me is,
Natalie Rose.
next to her is
Damn.
nobody cares. Next to him is
the lovable, still lovable, and likable Nicholas Myers.
Bye.
Bye.